I watched this all on my own. Well, not on my. I wasn't alone, but I mean, like,
You weren't with children?
I wasn't with children.
Mm-hmm.
No, you go.
I don't know my name.
Oh, well. Hi, everyone. I'm Cade.
And I'm Kit.
And we're real people.
Doing real reviews.
And
we're doing the top 25 of 2025.
Yes, and this is the first sci-fi fantasy movie in our series.
This is being generous with this, genre. He was winning me over. He's like, it's sci-fi. It'll be...
And I told her, I was like, ooh, there's two categories. We have a horror genre, and then we have a sci-fi fantasy category.
Ooh.
And I was like, yeah, there'll be two of the things you like in the lineup.
So we're going to talk about How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
I feel tricked a little bit. live action. Gerald. Is that his name? Gerald.
Yes.
Because there's the L there, right? Butler.
I don't know, but can you say it one more time?
Gerald. Butler.
I think she got it that time.
He plays the Viking dad. Anyways, okay, let's talk about this movie.
Okay, so the breakdown.
No, not the plot first, but first.
Yeah, I'll do the breakdown.
Okay.
Not the breakdown of the movie. I'm doing the breakdown of the stats. God, all right.
I'll listen.
All right. Well, this movie ranked as 77% on the tomato meter and 97% on the popcorn meter.
Who was having popcorn? 97%.
I mean,
mom and dad.
And some kids.
Oh,
this is a fantasy adventure movie for families.
Cute.
Okay, so I have two different ones, and I did them the opposite way this time.
Okay.
So we have a critic. Ranked it a 4 out of 5.
All right.
This is Sean Edwards from Fox 4, Kansas City.
All right, Kansas City.
He said the visual effects are captivating and the humans all understood the assignment.
Okay.
Live action.
Oh, wait, but opposed to the non-humans who didn't understand the assignment? Is that?
No, I think he just meant because they had to act against a character that wasn't there. They did a good job.
Okay.
Maybe.
What did the audience have to say?
So we got from the audience Henry D.
Okay.
From like 2 days ago.
Okay. 2 days ago. I
looked it up today. So 2 days ago. I knew she would like this one. Half a star.
Oh no.
0.5.
Because?
Said this is strictly a kid's film. Nothing here for adults. We tried for 10 minutes and had to quit. Granted, the movie is 2 hours and 5 minutes long.
Well,
it is a long movie.
That's a long movie. It's a long movie for kids too.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's for kids. So let's go in with that mindset of like it being very family friendly, and we're gonna watch this children's movie, live action movie, where Gerald Butler plays Viking dad, who's kind of like the mayor of this little hamlet, and it's a really tough kind of cliffside town, and they do their best to survive and to get what crops that they can, and but they have this issue where dragons come in and steal their sheep and cows and wreak a little havoc. So they become dragon hunters, and dragon killers, they're dragon slayers. And the dad has put together with this town a course so that you can learn how to protect yourself against a dragon and protect this little hamlet.
Well, because it's become like some sort of honor that the villagers have. As far as if they slay a dragon, they become
a big deal there.
A big deal, yeah. If they lose a limb, it's like, oh, but you killed a dragon.
Yeah, you lost it to that horn tooth snarl face or whatever. Yeah,
exactly.
And so his son is works with the blacksmith. I guess it would be called the blacksmith there.
Yeah.
And but he has like an engineering mind, and he has like a creative aspect of how he approaches some of the work that he's learning. The dad wants him to be tougher, more of a hunter. The boy doesn't really have it in him. He feels a little bit of that family shame. He's not living up to his father's legacy.
Yada
Um,
yada. Dad's not happy. He's
mhm,
sad. He's like, what am I gonna do?
yeah.
Then the dinosaurs. Then the dragons attack.
That's right. Dragons.
I mean, I guess they could be
Well, that's the
dinosaur
thing. Did
adjacent.
you know if you look back on some of the sci-fi like renderings that there was all of these like perspectives that were like were there dragons and dinosaurs and yeah,
Oh,
there's like backstory of in
okay.
sci-fi land about that. So not wrong.
Looky there.
Mm,
Learn something every day.
mm,
Yeah.
hmm.
So where are we in the story?
Well, there's an attack by the dragons.
Oh yes,
He,
I remember now.
mm,
Yeah.
you go ahead.
So he spots in the distance that he's gonna. Well,
Mm-hmm.
one, he's trying to help, and
Mm-hmm.
everyone and his dad and everyone's telling him stay put, stay inside.
Yeah.
But he goes outside
Mm-hmm.
and he sees something kind of in the distance, which is this elusive,
Mysterious dragon, special
mis-
dragon.
special. Yeah, it had a name.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the name, but like a dark, the dark dragon or black,
Mystique or yeah,
whatever.
something like that.
Anyways, they
Mm-hmm.
can't see him, but then he attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, he goes after that dragon
Yeah, because he sees it land in the woods.
and he
Mm-hmm.
captures it, but
Mm-hmm.
it like flies off into the woods.
Yeah.
So he goes after it.
Yeah. And he realizes because he's injured and he's also trapped because it landed kind of like deep into a cliff and it has a injury on its tail wings that he just is trying to get him some food and like take care of it a little bit. At the same time, he is selected along with a few of his peers to start the training to kill
Yeah.
dragons. And so he's like on one hand learning how to like be a hunter and then sneaking off and trying to take care of this like dragon and understanding this dragon more. And as he's understanding this dragon more, which he's realizing, oh my gosh, this dragon doesn't even have teeth, like so he calls him Toothless. And
Yeah.
he's like, oh, and he's noticing that like, oh, this dragon's like allergic to this flower, to this pollen. So he like takes that little tip and he goes into like the where he's hunting and learning how to train like to hunt dragons, and he's like, oh, they're allergic to this. And so he's being quite clever on what he's learning from getting to know this dragon to trying to like be a tough warrior, winning over these dragons or capturing them or
Yeah.
to kill them eventually. And he realizes that this is wrong. It's wrong too. Like everything that he understands and that they understand as a group, that these dragons actually would would actually live quite cohesively with us. We don't understand it. How long have we been attacking them and why? And so it's uncovered over time. I think I can just kind of pile forward that um, there is a big old mean dragon that will eat the other dragons if they don't bring him enough food. And
Yeah.
that's why these dragons would come into the towns and take the sheep and the cows and things like that, because they would be eaten themselves if they didn't, take care of this like kind of queen bee type of dragon. Okay. Through his like engineering, I'm trying to help this dragon fly again. He helps engineer a tail onto like this missing part that because the toothless dragon got injured, puts a saddle on him and starts to learn how to fly with them. And so this becomes this very amazing thing where he's able to show his dad, hey, look, like not
Mm-hmm.
only could I tame the elusive dark dragon or whatever it is, but I can fly on it. And
His dad's very upset.
mm-hmm, you should be
And
killing
so
those dragons.
they
Mm-hmm.
chain the dragon down to the boat,
Mm-hmm.
which then takes them to like the nest of the big dragon,
Mm-hmm.
where basically this community is like, we're finally gonna rid ourselves of all the dragons.
Mm-hmm.
And so they go and basically they blow things up,
Mm-hmm.
which then unleashes this really big bad
Mm-hmm.
dragon.
Mm-hmm.
The kids are like, no, we have to save them or everyone's gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
So then they pair up with the dragons
Mm-hmm.
and basically save the day.
Yeah. And all the boats got destroyed, so they had to all fly the dragons home. So then the dragons become this little hamlet's pets, and
Yeah, and then they live.
harmoniously.
The end.
That's the movie. Um, The dragons are made with CGI, and they're yeah, they're paired quite closely with the live action um like actors. And so,
Mm-hmm.
anything that has to play into that, I feel like for children's movies, it does create a lot of magic, right? When there's like an animated character and then they're doing well enough with the wardrobe to match that you feel like everything is interacting and this is very real and this world is very real. And I would say that they do a great job of that,
They do.
with coloring,
Yeah.
lighting, wardrobe, that town that you're like, yeah, this is quite believable that these interactions are happening and that it's not like a disjointed, like Roger Rabbit type style where it's like a person in a cartoon, right? It's feeling quite cohesive, and they did a great job with the casting, where they chose children that were like there's a girl that plays like a really tough huntress and just quite ethereal, like really interesting features, and he's his features are like he plays like the dorky like son, and you could almost see it in a cartoon and in an animation. And so yeah, and again, just really tough casting, I think, to do casting that's interesting enough that the characters are very plainly seen by a child, and then also that they work well alongside of like a CGI animation, which of course
Yeah.
it's chosen how they're going to animate this, and to make that match. I thought it's pretty impressive. I have
Pretty
no idea,
impressive.
yeah, how you would make that happen. So
As well as then like
mm,
the actual cast had to learn to
hmm
fight and
hmm
throw swords around and do
yeah.
all of these things, which is pretty labor intensive, but it
Yeah.
was pretty
Remember, it's
believable.
child actors, right? And so, yeah, it
Yeah.
is really incredible. Yeah, I love that when you would see like films that are era pieces, and you'd see like a 7-year-old fencing like for a while and doing really well, and child pirates and things like that, and just doing really physical, um, almost like being gymnasts.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I just thought it was really just
Really good.
really, really, really well done.
What did you
hmm
get out of the movie?
In what way? Like storyline wise?
Just in every way. What did you get out of the
I mean,
movie?
I mean, the vegan in me was like, yeah, be nice to the dragon. That's better. um, so there was that.
Thinking on your feet. Way to go.
hmm and I also love a storyline, especially with kids movies, that's very like be true to your inner voice,
Mm,
be true to
yeah.
yourself, stand up for your inner voice, and to do it in a messaging that in every way this boy wants to do well for his dad, and very much respects his dad, doesn't want to be disobedient to his dad, but that inner voice is telling him, hey, the right thing to do is actually like ask another question, do another thing, be curious,
Yeah.
and explore that curiosity. I also love when a hero is intelligent, and so I'm using the word like he's dorky and he's kind of like clumbering along trying to figure things out, but it was an engineering mind that made him look at things from a different perspective. I love when intelligence is highlighted in kids movies, and so I did take that out of the film. I love that the lead female character was the fastest flyer, the fastest, athlete, those types of
Mm-hmm.
things. Um, I know that there's another animation that's being made into real life with the movie Brave, which is,
Oh, yes.
another film where,
Are we watching that too?
well, I'll be there day one in theater probably. But yeah, I like when there's reminders of that, because
Yeah.
it's still lagging behind, right, in the
Yeah.
amount of films that we see. So it's
Well,
just
I mean, I
really
think also
deserving.
too in this movie it highlights two disabilities in a
Mm.
kind of a way as well that
Mm-hmm.
obviously the dragon has one, and then at the end of the movie when he loses his leg, but
Mm-hmm.
like where not everyone looks the same,
Yes.
but together working as a team,
Mm-hmm.
you can complete kind of big things.
Mm-hmm.
Great. There was a lot of messaging as well as like the more I think about it,
Mm-hmm.
like different messages for different age groups too.
Yeah, teamwork, not looking at people for face value, finding ways to work with each other.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a good kids movie.
yeah,
Also, too, I love the love story. Got another one. Thank
teenage
you.
love story.
Thank you,
Oh,
everyone.
mm-hmm.
We do have another love story.
That's Cade's favorite. It It's a sci-fi, Kit. It'll be so great. Teenage
Hey,
love story with dragons. What?
I mean, it's the criteria for these
Mm.
movies was a
Mm-hmm.
high Rotten Tomato score, a
Mm-hmm.
high popcorn meter score,
Mm-hmm.
and did well at box office. Checked all the boxes, and here we are.
Well,
How to Train Your Dragon.
how to train your dragon. I wish I had a dragon.
And I watched this all on my own. Well, not on my. I wasn't alone, but I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like,
You weren't with children?
I wasn't with children.
Mm-hmm.
Again, another movie that for me is like easy watching.
Yeah.
Don't really have to dive too far into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wholesome.
Yeah.
God, maybe I like a good wholesome movie.
I think you do because I'm thinking of like, you know, I could say this could be like a wholesome version of like Neverending Story.
Oh, I thought she was gonna say Shazam. I was like, well,
No, no, no. When I think of
but yeah,
wholesome,
yeah, yeah.
when I think
I
of
hear
wholesome
you.
stories, I think of like Homeward Bound.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like I think, or
It's up there.
Beethoven.
Oh, good
All
movies.
animal focused.
Old Yeller.
No, I didn't. No, that's
No,
not. It's sad.
that's not. That's very
It's
sad.
super sad.
Okay.
Homeward Bound is great. Everybody gets home.
Yeah.
Oh, Yeller, not everybody gets home.
No,
That's not what
he
happens.
dies.
It's not. Is it because
Oh,
you're from Texas?
we should review that movie.
We should. Classic
Oh
reviews.
God.
Oh, we'll do like a subcategory in classic reviews with Cade and
Yeah.
Kit. Is it the same from our
we'll just
childhood?
we'll just record us watching that part.
You crying.
Yeah, it'll probably be me crying.
Well, it's an animal. I'll
Yeah.
care. I'll care if it's an animal. Mm-hmm.
All right, good to
It's
know.
it's when it's like a cat on the wood slasher. I'm like, yeah, get them. They
Yeah.
shouldn't have been out by themselves anyway.
Is there anything you would do differently in this movie
um,
besides not watch it? Because I know you don't really like it, but
um,
I mean,
hmm,
okay, fair. Did it hold the children's attention?
no.
Oh no.
So this is the tricky thing about the age of my children, which they're 6 and 8, and so the when you do live action for that age group, it has to be
Short and poppy.
pretty poppy, and
This
so
wasn't that.
the 8-year-old who's like reading Harry Potter, interested in magic, interested in mystical creatures, he was held, but like the younger,
So
absolutely
younger.
no, yeah.
Yeah, I would say that this is like an preteen
Mm. Yeah, 8 to 13, probably comfortable.
focused movie because
Mhm.
it's like he's coming of age,
Mhm.
interested in girls,
Mhm.
trying to find his own way and find his voice.
Like asking themselves those
So I would
individual
definitely say that it is
questions.
that like preteen kind of movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember being that age and like wanting individuality and like that mattering to you?
No,
You don't remember that? Part of the journey.
I was just awkward.
And you were just like, I'm just here and awkward. I've noticed it. I really noticed it last year with like my oldest, where I used to be able to buy my two boys like the same shirt in different sizes,
Oh,
and last year my oldest was like, I am not wearing the same clothes as my younger brother. Like, absolutely no, no, I don't like that. I don't even like when you buy us the same chocolate bar. And I was like,
oh, same. Well,
he's
we're
like,
not getting chocolate bars now.
no, I was like, what kind do you like? Okay,
Oh,
no problem. We can get different ones. um,
that's funny.
but I think that I maybe because I care so much about the ability to be an individual and being seen as an individual, because I care about
Yeah,
artists, that I really honor that. But I was curious from a like a boy perspective, because this film's about, if you really
a
remember
boy.
that time. Yeah.
Oh, if I remembered it. No,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
I also had two younger sisters, so not the same.
You're like, I'm already. It's fine.
It was already different.
What do you rate this movie?
I think for myself,
Hmm.
I'm gonna rate this movie a 2.5.
A 2.5.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. Would I
Mm-hmm.
watch it again? Do I need to watch it again?
Mm.
No. Did I enjoy myself? Yeah, I think that they did a good job at the end
Mm-hmm.
as far as like obviously they completed the battle, they killed the dragon, but then they took it one step further and added that whole last kind of scene
Mm-hmm.
where he like lost his leg
Mm-hmm.
and like the dragon's then helping him walk.
Yeah.
And it's like a very cute kind of swapping of roles,
Mm-hmm.
which I feel like they didn't have to do, but it was also well done
Mm-hmm.
to take it that step further.
I agree. There's not often that we think about when we're not being like represented. And I obviously I'm not an amputee. And so I wouldn't think about that looking out into
Yeah.
the world that I'm not being represented. But interesting, when I saw it, I was like, oh, yeah, there's children that, obviously are amputees that would be like, this is so cool for me to see this in a film that's like made for me. I love that. And so I could Christmas when I think about it. So yeah, I think anything that is gonna make people feel that way. I remember the first time I saw Soul Surfer, and which
Yeah.
is yeah, which is not a kids movie. I don't want let your kids watch it. But it's a surfer that yeah, she experiences some physical trauma and has to retrain herself to surf, and it is and
I feel like I
it's
have
amazing.
flashbacks to this movie too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite impactful, and I remember being so
Definitely not the same level.
no,
No.
but I remember it stuck with me because I'd never met somebody that was an amputee at that point, and I was like, oh, I never thought about it. And I like movies
Yeah.
that make you think. So it is cool to see that. And I love that when he came out, they were just celebrating how much he had changed in their world and how people had taken his ideas and moved it forward. So
And
yeah.
moved it forward. Yeah. What would
Mm-hmm.
you rate the movie?
Two.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So were we two or are we a 2.5 together?
I think that we'll 2.5 it. That's fine.
Oh yeah.
I'll
She
go
is on this train.
I'll
Woo
go with Cade.
woo.
I'll go with Cade. I'll take that lead.
Yeah.
And I'm aware where I'm cynical and I should probably loosen
Oh
up a little.
God, this is great.
I'm like he's
Oh
winning. He's winning everyone. Yeah, I think that because I would be curious to watch it again when they're a little scooch older and see how much it lands. Because I remember, like I said, Never Ending Story at the age that I was when I watched it.
Oh, you mean like your kids? I
Yeah, my
got you.
kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, sorry, I jumped
I
into
was
that.
like,
You're
when
like,
we're a little bit older,
when we're a little older, but when they are, and to see like what did they take out of it? Because right now they were like, it was cool, there was dragons, you know what I mean? But did they pull more out of it? Like that would be interesting
oh,
to me.
that'd be kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll do another episode where they.
Oh my gosh!
Maybe that's our
Comment
new
below if you would like,
Cade and Kit.
if you would like two young boys to just tell you if it was garbage or not, because they will tell you if it's trash. They will.
We have a whole new series on kids movies.
I have to go to all of them. We might as well. I'll pick up the camera, and they're not. They sometimes they go in commercials, so they're not camera shy. Yeah.
I think that would be entertaining to watch them.
Okay, we'll do
Well,
it.
also too, there's no telling what we would get. To be honest, I
Oh
don't
my.
even know if we'd hear about the movie.
Also true. Yeah, they might be like, there was mini M&Ms and popcorn.
And popcorn. Yes.
It was together, and you put them together. Yeah.
I had to
Okay.
go to the bathroom 3 times.
That's my youngest.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have
All right, enough of this. Bye, everyone. No.
You can follow us on social media at Cade and Kit. And if you're watching on a broadcast channel, stay tuned for our next episode. Obviously, you can find us anywhere that you listen to podcasts, Apple, Spotify, and so on. And we will see you all next time.
Yes. Bye, guys.